You're never too old to go back to college. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. Well, as many of you know, I'm pushing 70 years old, and I have been in college for quite a few years now. Several years back, I was driving around in a town about an hour away from here, and I sort of got lost, and I went into a college, and in the midst of going in there, I asked them, hey, can a woman in her 60s come back to college? And they said, sure. So that was the beginning of my journey. I had to go through all the entrance tests and all the paperwork and everything to get into college, and I did. And this wasn't my first time in college because I had been in college when I was younger. It was that, well, my kids had all grown up and I had homeschooled them, and now they were busy with their own lives in college. Even though my two sons live at home and my daughter just lives right down the street, I decided that, well, maybe it was time for mom to go back to college. And so I did. And it really is very different the second time around. Back when I was going to college in my teens and into my 20s, everything was done in the book. Now everything is done online or on the computer. Even when you go in person, you're still doing most of your work behind the computer, even in the college or in the university. And so that's the way it is. There was a large learning curve for me going back because things were done so differently. I remember when I first started out, we had to get access codes to get online, and you had to scratch it off. Well, I tried peeling it off, and I ruined it, and I couldn't get the code number. And so when I called the bookstore, they said, well, we can't refund your money unless you show us a receipt. So I had to go get a receipt, find my receipt, dig up my receipt, and present it to them so that I could get a new passcode so that I could access my books. So books were done online now rather than opening up a book. And so things have really, really changed. And yet I have to tell you, I love being a college student, and you're never too old to go back to college. Don't let someone think or tell you that you're too old to learn. You don't have to go back to college to learn. You can learn in a lot of different ways. That just happens to be the way I'm doing it. And I believe in always learning new things, always improving ourselves, always bettering ourselves at every age and every stage. So my classes are opening up, all of them, tomorrow. One of them actually opened up over the weekend, and so I was able to access it online. And so, like I said, even though when you go in person, you're still doing a lot of your work online, whether it's in the classroom setting or at home. So I have a lot of work in front of me, and I love it. I'm always learning. And I'm not doing it for a career because I've already had my careers. I'm really just doing it because I enjoy learning. And it's fun for me. I get to interact with a lot of different people. I'm probably the oldest college student at that university. And so I am having a lot of fun. And so remember, you're never too old to learn, and anyone can go back to college at any age. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.